Now, let's get into the genius behind the camera. Twister was directed by John de Bon, a Dutch filmmaker who was already a legend for his work on Speed. You know, that movie with the bus that can't slow down? De Bont brings that same relentless energy to Twister, making every chase scene feel like a life-or-death sprint. Before Twister, he was a cinematographer on films like Die Hard and The Hunt for Red October, so the guy knows how to make action look stunning. He wasn't the only big name attached, though. The screenplay was penned by none other than Michael Crichton, the guy who brought us Jurassic Park along with Anne-Marie Martin. And get this, Steven Spielberg himself was an executive producer alongside Walter Parks, Laurie McDonald, and Gerald R. Molen. With a team like that, you know you're in for something epic. The cast. Oh, it's a stacked lineup that's practically a love letter to 90s cinema. Leading the charge is Helen Hunt as Doctor, Joe Harding, a fierce meteorologist with a personal connection to storms that drives her passion for chasing them. Hunt was already a star from her role in the sitcom Mad About You, and she brings this perfect mix of grit and heart to the role. Then you've got Bill Paxton as Bill Harding, her estranged husband and a former storm chaser who's just trying to move on with his life. Paxton's got this everyman charm that makes you root for him, even when he's dodging flying cows. Yep, you heard that right. More on that later. Jamie Gertz plays Doctor. Melissa Reeves, Bill's new fiancée, who's hilariously out of her depth in the wild world of storm chasing. And Cary Elwes, he's Doctor. Jonas Miller, a rival storm chaser with a slick attitude and some serious corporate backing. The supporting cast is a treasure trove of familiar faces. Philip Seymour Hoffman steals scenes as Dusty, the lovable, eccentric storm chaser who's basically a human golden retriever. You've also got Alan Ruck, Jeremy Davies, and even Todd Field, who later directed Tar, popping up in smaller roles. It's like a 90s all-star team and every actor brings their A-game. Let's talk money for a second because Twister was a big deal in every sense. The budget was around $70 million, though some last-minute reshoots and extra work at Industrial Light and Magic, ILM, reportedly pushed it closer to $90 million. That was a hefty price tag for 1996, but it paid off big time. The film grossed over $499 million worldwide, making it the second highest-grossing movie of that year, just behind Independence Day. In the U.S. alone, it sold an estimated 54.7 million tickets, which is wild when you think about it. In China, it was the second biggest Hollywood film at the time, raking in 54.5 million Chinese yuan. That kind of box office haul shows just how much audiences loved this storm-chasing spectacle. So, what's the story about? Without giving anything away, Twister follows a group of storm chasers in Oklahoma as they race to deploy a groundbreaking tornado research device called Dorothy. The stakes are high, the storms are massive, and there's a mix of personal drama, rivalries, and teamwork that keeps you glued to the screen. It's not just about the tornadoes, though trust me, those are jaw-dropping. It's about the people risking everything to understand them. The movie taps into that universal thrill of facing nature's raw power, and it's got this 90s vibe that's both nostalgic and timeless. Think big emotions, cheesy but lovable dialogue,